What's crackalacking, guys? I'm Quack here, and welcome back to the second part in our Bundesliga League SBC preparation videos. That was a bit of a mouthful to say. Anyway, we'll jump straight back into things here, and we're looking at Hamburg now. So as you can see with Hamburg, again, we've used the same logic. We fill a basic team, then we get extras to cover all formations. So if there's three at the back, we've got the extra centre back. If it's a narrow formation without wingers, we've got the extra midfielders. And then if there's two strikers, we've got two strikers. We've got everything ticked off. Now, as you can see here, the majority of the players are in fact gold, which makes it nice and easy to do. The right backs, the only ones available are silver, and we picked him up for about 1,200 coins, which I actually think was fairly cheap. As for the strikers, there's only one gold striker. Now, there is a silver striker available, but he was extremely expensive. So I opted to go for the bronze striker. And if it isn't enough, I'll just convert my cam to a centre forward or something like that. So we're covered every which way. Now, for the player side of it, we picked most of them up for fairly cheap. Again, the problem is I don't have all the time in the world, so I'm not bidding, I'm not sniping, I'm just buying the cheapest one, unless it's ridiculously expensive. So it's not the cheapest you can do it, you guys can do it cheaper, but this gives you a rough guide. And we spent around 10,300 coins on this team. So it's a little bit more expensive than the other ones, but we've got everything done here and we're ready to rock and roll. So guys, the second team we looked at was Hoffenheim. Now again, as you can see here, we've got all the formations covered. It's basically a full gold team again. The only thing that's different is the left-hand side of the pitch. So we've got a left back that's silver and a left mid that's silver. There are a couple of different options, so just hover between the two potential that are available and snap up one when one pops up for cheap or bid on them. Now, you're not always going to find bargains on them, and at certain times of the day, they're going to be stupidly expensive. Don't just panic buy them, just check it in a couple of hours. Don't do what I do, basically. So the complete cost of this team, again, it was a little bit more expensive than the last lot we did. This one came to basically the same, 10,200 coins for every single player. But we've covered every single potential angle, and we're good to go when the Squad Builder Challenge is released, is the word I was looking for there. Okay, guys, so now the third team we looked at, this is where things get a little bit expensive. I'm not even going to try pronouncing the team name, but I'm sure you guys will tell me exactly how it should be said anyway. So we've got a full team here, made up of all the players that we need. We've got the extra players down here for positions. We could probably do with another midfielder just in case, but they're so expensive that I'm going to wait till it's the right time. You can also see up top here, we don't have a second striker. Now, this team only have two strikers, and this guy is just ridiculously expensive. He's about 6,000 coins, so I'm going to wait and snap him up when I find him a bit cheaper. Now, most of these players did cost us quite a bit of money, so even the keeper was 2,300 coins. Luckily, we had a couple of first owners. The other striker was 3,500 coins. The left mid 1,600. As you can see, it all adds up very quickly. I'm just going to quickly double check to see how much this guy is going for now, to see if I got a pretty good deal or I overpaid on it. Now, he's going for over 4,000 coins still, so I got a fairly decent deal on him from bidding. Not an amazing deal by any means, but I'm happy enough with it. So all the players I've got here, excluding the extra striker and the extra midfielder, we've already spent a total of 19,600 coins, almost 20,000 coins on this team. Now, it's a lot of money, but I've got a feeling that this team is going to be one of the harder ones to complete, just because the lack of players, especially the two striker problem. We're good to go though, so when the Squad Builder Challenge is released, we can sell these guys on, or we can complete it and make a huge profit. Okay, so we come back to another fairly straightforward one, as you can see. We've got Köln here. Now, apart from the right back, who we used a bronze for, there is a silver, but he was just too expensive, so we'll take the bronze. And I think we picked up a centre attacking mid who was bronze as well. So we've got it all covered. The rating should be absolutely fine with this. A couple of players were fairly expensive. Horn was 950. Modest, I think, was he 1,200? Yeah. So it came into, well, it wasn't bad, should I say, but some players are fairly expensive. I think Modest, I'm not sure if it's through demand or through the SBC, because he's a French player in a Bundesliga for that playing abroad challenge. Anyway, we picked up all these guys. We only spent 8,550 on this one, so it was nice and cheap, which makes a change from the ones that we've been doing recently. So guys, the final team we did in this video, and that puts us at 10 out of the 18 completed, was Leverkusen. Now with this team, I went massively I went over the top. I wanted to be prepared just in case for whatever happens. So I bought the likes of Leno, who could rise anyway and be an investment. We already had a bunch of top racks, but I would have bought him anyway for about 1,800 coins. We had to buy Chicharito, who was 1,800 coins. Bellarabi was about 1,600 coins. It wasn't overly cheap, but this way I am fully prepared for whatever they throw at us. And anything I don't need to use, I can sell on. So it's not going to be a massive loss from that anyway. All in all, we spent just over 20,000 coins on this challenge. I think it came to 23,550 to be exact, which isn't fantastic, but I'm doing this for myself. I want to be able to get Lewandowski as soon as he's released, get all the packs, open those, enjoy that. If you're doing it as an investment side of things, you'll probably steer away from players like Leno and Toprak just because you're not sure if they're going to be needed. Anyway, guys, that's the next 5 teams done, and I'm going to end the video there. A lot of you guys really wanted this to come out quicker. I'm just sorry I didn't have the time to get it out quicker. But if you guys smash the likes and we get to 50 likes on this video, I'll release the next episode a little bit earlier. I'll try and release it as soon as we hit 50 likes on the video, which is a big ask, but I'm sure you guys can do it if you really want it. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed it, do make sure you drop the like. If you're new, subscribe. And again, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.